Rounding up, which I did discuss with you before, you know, we live for society. We don't train us to constantly fail ourselves. You know, so all our institutions promote our apathy towards our own emancipation. You feel me? It promotes our apathy towards our own emancipation. So many of these our professionals, as I call them, and their ogas, their professionals and their employees, right? For them, if you watch them, you know, on their platforms, I want you to know, before I go on to explain this, the time you need for your development, you know, because you go through school, university, in a way you will become man and woman. You know, you go through this school, finish. You know, you go through this school as an African man, you get lecturers where they bribe, where they help you take shortcut. You know, this shortcut in life, don't let you understand, say, in real life, there is no shortcut. In the real life. Now, after university, they can give the shortcut to a few, but they don't give them to all of us. It's impossible for all of us to get it. So many of us are left out. But we are left out, but we still carry that shortcut mentality, where they don't breathe in us through miracle on TV, miracle in church, miracle story, testimony, lecturer taking bribe, police taking bribe, everybody, the shortcut mentality. You understand? So you don't understand, say, for you to escape your situation, you must understand your situation. You must invest in the understanding of your own situation. I know if you invest at that time for you. You need the time. You need to create the time. You need to create the time to develop your own self, to raise your consciousness. You need to create the time to understand the situation where you did. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Many of the people you follow, many of the platform you follow, many of the film you like to watch, many of the events you like to go to, they are competing with that time. That's why I call it the African distraction, the African industry of distraction, AIDS. The African industry of distraction, aid. You feel me? Because they distract you from taking the time you need to understand yourself. You can't eat your cake and have it too. African people, you cannot party your way to freedom. You cannot dance your way to freedom. You cannot sing your way to freedom. We cannot football our way to freedom. We cannot run our way, athletics our way to... Freedom walk is freedom walk. We must dedicate the time. And until we understand that we must do that work to dedicate the time to understand the situation, you'll continue to fall for these your so-called favorites who are stealing that time from you. So that they are stealing that time from you, you are thinking somebody else should be doing the job that you should be doing. That somebody else should be sitting down, understanding the job and creating the solution for you, while you can be dancing and partying and living your best life. So all these people you now copy to cement you in this situation, instead of these people that see, look at all of Europe and America, where they get money pass us, they get everything pass us. They are all protesting the rising cost of living. Last week, the whole train workers for England strike. Teachers are striking. Every Dutch in Netherlands, everybody is striking. All the professionals all over the world are striking. Say this living condition, things, inflation is too much. You cannot afford it. In Nigeria, your own professionals are using it to be proud. We feel no matter how hard you can buy it. They'll come in and come complain, but nothing like strike. They are still working. They are still working. They don't care. They don't care. For them, spending money is some kind of pride that they can afford to be robbed. Don't you understand? That they can afford to be robbed because that they are all guys, then they rob you. They all work in the companies. They are all their business partners, agents and co. They are happy. They're going to make mouths. They're going to make mouths. Instead of them to do what they need to do to create the change that we need in the country. So you must develop yourself. You must develop yourself. You must be the one to develop yourself. Nobody can do it for you. You must be able to understand the situation we are in. Because you see, the people you are looking up to in your society to do it for you, they will never do it. They will only make things harder for you. Because think about it. You are a Nigerian. You are a Nigerian. Listen, you are a Nigerian. Very important. You are a Nigerian. Very importantly. But there are Nigerians right now that are growing food in Nigeria that you as a Nigerian cannot afford. I say you are a Nigerian, but there are people in Nigeria right now. They are growing food in Nigeria that you as a Nigerian cannot afford. That is the beginning of your understanding of class. Food is people talk light. At least if light no day, you no go die. But if you no eat, you go die. And there are people that say that they are Nigerians, like you. But they are growing food in Nigeria, on the land of Nigeria, that belongs to all Nigerians, that most Nigerians cannot afford to eat it. 3 square meals to eat properly and nutritiously every day. So, until you understand, say no one person can come and be your president or your whatever to come. We must be ready for the work. We must be ready for the work. I'll continue to say it. I'll continue to repeat it. No matter the noise we all of they make, when they fall up and down the place, falling behind the same people that are destroying your country, I will continue to remind you. We must do the work. All the people you look up to are competing. I'll repeat, this is the most important thing I want to tell you today. All the people that they look up to, all these people with platform, movies, all these movies, music, whatever, and they spend all of their time, they write comments, they do it. These are the same people that are competing for your time. That time you are wasting is what they want you to be doing. They want you to be wasting that time to continually party. Do you know that in Lagos alone, we spent 5 million? Last time we did, this was in 2017. I know you must not, because that time no Azu. That time when they do this thing, no Azu. No Azu that time. Now Azu don't do. And that time they say now $5 million a week. Now they go Europe and America just so that Lagosians can drink alcohol. Just for alcohol, oh. Nothing else. Nothing say they buy a machine, they send for technicians. In the name of drinking alcohol every week in Lagos, we send $5 million to Europe and America. These are the professionals that you want to come and rescue you from any kind of problem. So listen. I'll continue to tell you. Me, I'm not interested in any. What I'm interested in is how we as Nigerian people will organize ourselves away from the atrocity that is the Nigerian elite. And until we are ready to do that work, I will continue to use my platform to let you know where you are slacking and where you need to pick up. You know, and how to point out your enemies to you. You must know your enemy. Know your enemy so that you can see, because I said, Franz Fanon say, It is the moment you become the enemy of your oppressor that you stop being his victim. The moment you become the enemy of your oppressor, that is when you stop being his victim. Many of you don't want to be their enemies. You don't want to fight them. You don't want to make them angry. You want to respect them. That's all of you who sit down every week. Nigerians will sit down with their oppressor in church and mosque. All of them will come to church and mosque. Muslim one will come on Friday. Christian one will come on Sunday. All of you will see them there, you keep quiet. Because they are not your enemies. They are not your enemies. And they know it. They know you are just a victim. And until they become your enemy, there's no way you can find change in your country. Thank you very much.